Sammy Slade. You know that I want Sammy Slade. What can I find other movies like? What can I find other movies like that?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I do.
From the top.
So it's
Slade.
You know, I want Sammy Slade. Where can I find other movies?
What can I find other movies? Where can I find other movies like that?
Okay, cool.
Sammy Slade.
You didn't cue me in. You just went.
3, 2, 1. Sammy Slade. You know that I want Sammy Slade. Where can I find other?
You broke your own rule there, brother.
Sammy Slade. How about I do the first Sammy Slade?
I think we can do it together.
Okay.
And it's where can I find other movies like that?
Let's just do let's do Sammy Slade. You know that I want Sammy Slade. Where can I find other movies like that?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Sammy Slade. You know that I want Sammy Slade. Where can I find other movies like that? That was good.
There you go.
Sounded good. There you
we
go.
like harmonize there.
That's how the sausage is made, folks. You'll be hearing that later in the episode.
But that being said, I know we just sang a lot, but
yeah, we love singing.
But this is a serious movie, and Christopher Nolan instituted a script.
Yeah,
on set. He wrote the script down. He went to set.
Yep.
They filmed it. Very little dialogue.
Very little dialogue.
Maybe a lot of grunts.
A lot of grunting. A lot of torpedo.
But we digress.
Yeah.
In honor of the filmmaking maestro himself,
a tour.
We're doing a low dialogue episode of ShelfWarmers.
Minimal dialogue. Lots
of grunts and sound effects. Sam's going to do a fantastic job in the edit.
Yeah, I think Hans Zimmer, he's not really working with Nolan right now, but he's going to come back and do ShelfWarmers.
Yeah, and we're going to get one of his guys. We couldn't get Zimmer, but he has a lot of apprentices.
Yeah. Who would be his apprentices?
Han Solo.
Hans Zimmer.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Hans Gruber.
Yes.
From Die Hard.
Mr. Zimmer. Mr. Zimmer. But so low dialogue, as you can see, it's working out really well.
We're challenging ourselves because it's honestly hard to do.
Yeah. So if you watch the video podcast, the next 15 seconds, we're just going to stare into the camera and look sad and look stressed. Welcome to ShelfWarmers. I'm Ari Styles.
Hello, love. Welcome to
Show.
One word.
You sunk my battleship.
I felt like you were doing a little Barry Keoghan there for some reason.
You sunk my battleship.
You sunk my battleship.
He's dead.
George. Welcome back to ShelfWarmers. I'm Sam.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is the podcast where we watch and discuss films from the 2010s, the teens.
Seen in the cinema.
Also known as the pump and dump period of Hollywood.
Cheeky, mate, cheeky.
Not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for old Tinseltown.
So fertile, in fact, that we didn't see many of the movies produced. If they're good, bad, or just meh, we're going to cover them all. If it's been sitting on the shelf, well, it's time to take it down.
Take it off the bloody shelf!
Oh, Sam, what are we taking down today?
Today we're covering Dunkirk. Dunkirk. Lightning in the Dunkirk. I wrote that down before I realized we would be doing so many
So many song bits
voices
already.
and singing. But in case we didn't have one prepared, I threw that in.
It has to be infuriating for British people to hear all the American accents. Or sorry, to hear all the Americans who do like British accents.
We have a mutual friend who's British. Or we have a mutual friend who has a boyfriend who's British.
I think we can say we have a mutual friend.
I've
British.
hiked with him.
Yeah,
That's a friend thing.
I've dined with him. I've drank with him.
Okay. We have a mutual friend who's British.
It would suck if he was like, I don't know if Andrew's my friend. Acquaintance.
Half of ShelfWarmers. And we were celebrating New Year's together.
It's true.
And he sounds...
And we all got sick.
Admittedly, he sounds very British.
He does.
He has an accent.
He looks very British, too.
He looks British.
He's
and
British.
By the end of the night, I was doing accents to his face. Because I couldn't help myself.
And how'd that go over?
He seemed kind of amused, but like you're saying, kind of upset.
Because I think all Americans think they can do a good British accent.
Well, I think I can do many good British accents.
But there's also a reason why... There's a reason why the Brits always play Americans. Americans don't always play the Brits.
Right. It's because... But they can... I don't hear... Like, I have a hard time hearing a bad American accent.
Sure. I think the main critique is kind of like the stiffness of like...
The British...
I'm doing the Dr. Stephen Strange.
True.
I'm kind of
That's a little weird voice.
I'm kind of a like there's almost like no accent. It's just kind of like a plain voice.
Mm-hmm.
But this movie has actual Brits in the roles.
Yeah. Dunkirk, of course, from 2017, written, produced, directed by
Christopher
Nolan, which depicts the Dunkirk evacuation of World War II from 3 different perspectives. You've got the people on the land, people on the sea, and most notably, one person in the air.
There's 2. There's the other pilot. Collins and
the one that goes
planer?
Down.
Or no?
I don't know. The names, that's the thing about this movie. The names are sort of irrelevant.
Yeah, it's just guys.
It's just British guys. Nolan did cast only British people.
Good for him.
Which is, I'm wondering why he did not only cast Mediterranean folks for the Odyssey.
You know, I would have loved there were some Greeks in the Odyssey, like Jason Mantzoukas.
That could be fun.
He would have been good.
With a beard.
Yeah.
Crazy hair.
He looks so Greek.
He does.
He looks very Greek. Are there any like Greek actors in the Odyssey?
Stamos snuck in there, right?
Yeah, Stamos is in there.
Playing Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, he's actually the Cyclops in the cave.
Mercy. And then Odysseus is like, what? Aren't you Uncle Jesse from Full House?
Well, maybe it's a little spoiler for the Odyssey. I don't think it matters. It's not a spoiler. It's just someone who's in the cast. Yeah. You know who plays the Cyclops?
Who?
Bill Irwin, who's the voice of Stars in Interstellar.
Oh.
Which I think is kind of a fun kind of him going back to his guys.
Is he the voice of the Cyclops, or is the Cyclops a dude in a costume?
I think it's an animatronic.
Really?
Yeah, and then he's the voice of it.
You hear that?
Clock's ticking.
Because we're actually...
Wait. Does that mean Vecna's coming?
Fucking Stranger Things has ruined clocks. Great.
What else haven't they ruined?
Are you following this conformity gate thing?
That is like 6 months old at that point.
No, it's back.
It's back? Oh, because of the re-release of the VHS thing?
Because I have somebody on the inside, and he's following it very closely. And is there something with like, it's been 7 months since the finale came out? Eye? Yeah, he's on the case. Something with 7. Like 7 is the special number, and they've needed 7 months to prepare to release this finale finally.
It would not surprise me if in 6 months they shot a new finale because everyone hated the other one so much. But I don't think that's real.
Especially because the finale felt very much like a finale. It's
Purple Rain, the first time it's ever been used. Wow. There's a whole fucking movie about it.
How much did they pay for that, you think?
I bet Prince's like sister
Millions.
got like $15 million.
I was going to say, it has to be at least over $10 million.
Yeah.
to use Purple Rain.
Like, why the fuck not? Just take that Netflix money. How are we gonna do 45 minutes on this episode when we're talking about Stranger Things? We do have to go. We are running late.
We will be seeing The Odyssey tonight. Nolan sent us an invite. He's a listener.
We're going to the New York premiere. Going to rub elbows with
Zendaya.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx. John Leguizamo himself, of course.
I saw a video of him on the street, and so he's like, and some guy was like, "Are you famous?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm an actor." And he's like, "I don't know you." And he's like, "Oh, like, do you know?" And the character he pulled and the movie he pulled was like, "Do you know like Ice Age?" He's like, "Yeah." Like, he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, who's your favorite character?" And he's like, "I like Sid the Sloth." He's like, "That's me." And he did the voice. I'm like, I guess that probably would be the
Sid.
one.
I mean, that's how I know him in my head. Like, he's Sid.
Yeah.
And he's Benny Blanco from the Bronx in Carlito's Way. We got to find an excuse to do Carlito's Way.
We're doing a time travel episode.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
We
We
dress
wear
in
like 90s
90s.
clothes.
90s warmers. Write that down, folks.
Leg warmers.
That'd be 80s.
Oh, shit. Fucking let's just do
Blowjobs in the Oval Office warmers.
I did not have sex with Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
But yeah. Odyssey's
Yes, we're trying
coming
to
up.
keep it short. So if it's
This
not the
is-
most thorough episode,
This is
We apologize.
Nolan's shortest film.
yeah, hour 45. I was like, oh my God.
I watched this with my dad, of course. And my
Famous
girlfriend,
history
Bianca.
buff, David Fenkel.
Famous reader. Big reader.
I'm not even getting to the bit he just did to me the other day. We don't have time for that.
Not even going to get into that. But he was like, we were kind of chit-chatting, me, Bianca, and him. And he was like, kind of like, all right, let's get this thing started. And I was like, we're not in a rush. Like,
Because with credits, it's also like an hour 35.
yeah, it's an hour 35. And he's like, oh my God. He's like, I had no idea. I thought we were buckling. I thought we were buckling up for a 3-hour Dunkirk movie.
He becomes a Sebastian Maniscalco.
He kind of.
Oh my God.
My impression of my dad is really starting
Dunkirk?
to become.
I was 35.
You're good to have the reclining chair. Also, let us know if
I'm bad grandpa.
if these chairs are too squeaky.
Yeah, let's just bring in like bad grandpa for each episode.
That mask is too stinky. I swear I can still smell the vinyl on my hands.
This movie opened up on July 21st, 2017 against Girls Trip, which I've never seen, but I've heard is actually is a funny movie.
Okay, yeah.
That's what got Tiffany Haddish her start.
Yes, who
Yeah.
became quite a big star.
Yeah. And then former shelf warmer, Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets.
Wait, no. Bash, link Dunkirk in the description.
He's not watching this episode.
He's also not in the room. Bash is on maternity leave.
Yeah, it was a surprise birth. He didn't know he was pregnant. He was doing the pod. That's why he left during Lincoln.
It's a beautiful boy.
It gave birth.
It's a beautiful boy. I've never seen a more beautiful
Half
baby.
man, half lobster, just like his papa.
Yeah, it's really touching. So you saw this in theaters, I guess?
I saw it in theaters. I was down the shore
Really?
with my parents, and I was like, "God, see the new Chris Nolan." Which actually, I think this was my first Christopher Nolan movie in theaters.
Seriously?
I don't think I saw Dark Knight. Maybe I did. No, maybe I did see Dark Knight Rises in the theaters, but I didn't see Interstellar. in theaters.
I also didn't see Interstellar. We both caught Interstellar 2 years ago.
Yeah,
The IMAX release.
for 10-year anniversary.
Which was, I really think
Mind blogging.
the way the Nolan camp has been promoting him in the last, basically since Oppenheimer,
Yeah, genius.
completely turns him around because he does Oppenheimer in 23. Obviously, huge success, wins all the Oscars.
Yeah,
And then the following year, they re-release Interstellar in IMAX.
and they did a release of Tenet too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I missed Tenet, but
I'd like to see Tenet again.
the
I saw
Interstellar
Tenet in theaters.
the Interstellar re-release was huge,
Yeah, it made a lot of money.
and everyone was going out to see it, and everyone was like, "Holy crap, this movie is secretly one of the greatest movies
Yeah.
of the 2010s."
Also, my take on Nolan too, which I I don't love his Batman movies. I prefer like the Tim Burton ones.
Yeah,
Those are more my speed. I don't like, like the what if Batman was real? Like the whole point of Batman is he's not real. That's why he's
a comic book character.
And I didn't see Interstellar, so up until a couple years ago, I wouldn't really say I'm a Nolan guy. Mm-hmm. I love Oppenheimer.
Fantastic.
That kind of flipped it. I saw Tenet in theaters, didn't really do anything for me, but Oppenheimer was kind of like my point of going back and then seeing Interstellar and being like, you gotta give him props.
Yeah.
Also,
because I feel like when this came out, he did kind of have a shoddy reputation, where people were kind of proud to be like, I don't really fuck with Nolan like that.
I always like filmmakers that wear their heart on their sleeve. Like, like I'm a Linklater guy.
Yep.
And I thought he was very cold. And looking back at it, I think he absolutely has his heart on his sleeve.
The opposite.
Yeah, it's literally the opposite. And I think that
made me weep.
Yeah.
I wept.
Yeah, you have to cry during that movie. And even Oppenheimer left me like stunned. Like he's scared.
Oh my God.
He's scared in that movie.
Yeah. I mean, Cillian, of course, his muse is fantastic in Oppenheimer.
Yeah, and who's the cast for this movie? Just to
for Dunkirk?
Yeah. Because he has some of his regulars. Including who I forgot was in this. Mark Rylance. Fantastic in this.
Hot off the Bridge of Spies Oscar win.
I feel like we shit talked him recently, but he's a great actor.
Why did we shit talk?
I don't know.
I think maybe we were upset that Sly...
He beat Sly?
He beat Sly.
Hey, if I lose
briefly, and I mean brief.
I lose a fucking Oscar. You don't even give me a role as a boat captain.
Did you see I Play Rocky trailer?
I did not, but I saw a clip of him speaking, and I was like, my Stallone's better, and I'm doing it in like a joking way. He's like, if I want to succeed,
I will play Rocky.
Like he's doing Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah, but point being, I Play Rocky is I think we should sneak mics into the theater.
I know,
do a live commentary.
I know a friend of a friend is playing Burt Ward in that movie.
Really?
Yeah. Or not Burt Ward, or Burgess Meredith.
Burt Young.
Sorry.
Burt Young is Paulie.
Yes.
Burgess Meredith is Mickey.
Burt Young.
Okay.
Burt Young.
There you go. Burt Ward is Robin.
But I knew it was a 66 thing, so my brain was there.
These names. But yeah, so
Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, two regulars.
And they are powerhouses when they show up.
In this movie, where's Hardy been?
I was puzzled.
We can't hardly wait.
I was wondering why he's not in the Odyssey, because I can picture it perfectly.
Well,
even in the role of Odysseus.
Do you know who's in this movie? Logan Marshall Green.
Is in Dunkirk?
No, he's in the Odyssey.
Who are those?
He's the
names?
one that looks like. He's the one that looks like Tom Hardy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he the guy in Prometheus?
Yes. And he's in Spider-Man Homecoming.
I know him more from, remember those lists on IMDb where it would be like celebrity lookalikes?
Yeah.
Do you remember those lists?
Yeah. He'd be there.
It'd be Hardy and this guy. Oh yeah. He's in the Odyssey?
Yeah.
Cool.
But like, where is...
I thought that's a really fun stim for me.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say just in a broad sense about the performances in this movie. Very good, but they're very like British.
Stiff upper lip.
And I really, really like how Nolan uses American actors.
Yeah.
I really enjoy his work with Matt Damon, and I'm excited to see him tonight again. I think he knows how to use Matt Damon maybe better than any other director-writer has before.
He loves Damon.
Yeah.
He had very kind things to say about him on the Good Hang Pod. Amy Poehler, friend of the show.
He's wonderful.
He was drinking tea, and Amy was like, "Oh, you're drinking tea? Like, what tea are you drinking?" And he just looked like so upset. He's like, "Earl Grey." But this is kind of the first truly British film, I think, from him.
Yeah, they're all American movies, right?
They're all American, or they have like
Maybe
some weird kind of vibe.
Because Insomnia is Pacino, right?
Yeah, Pacino, Robin Williams. I mean, obviously has such an adoration for Hollywood, and he loves a big production. I mean, he had the idea for Dunkirk in the mid-90s,
Wow.
And he's like, I need to put a pin in this and wait until he's ready. I mean, he's at a scale that really no one else is at right now. Even when Dunkirk came out, thousands of French extras.
Yeah, he's at the former scale that Spielberg held for a long time.
Even I guess, yeah, Spielberg, Cameron. You want to go back even further, David Lean, Lawrence of Arabia type stuff.
The David Leitch of Deadpool 2.
Leach, Lean, Lynch, the big L's.
Yeah.
But the scale, like, this movie is doing two things for me. At one point, it's the most harrowing, intense movie I've seen in a long time. I don't think I remembered how intense it actually was.
No, yeah, it's a nail biter.
And then on the other hand, I have a smile on my face because of what he's pulling off in terms of scale and practical effects.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's incredible.
There's one shot where this one's like cemented in my brain, where the camera is like locked onto the boat.
Yeah.
And the boat is like tipped on its side, and this water is kind of flooding in from the side. And it's
you
like
see a guy just get hit, and he's like pinned against the wall.
It's like a weird, and it goes throughout that whole sequence when this boat is sinking, where the camera is locked onto the boat, and it's giving this weird, almost Inception-y kind of feeling, where the water is moving, but it doesn't look like water because it's just like this weird mass that's engulfing these people.
Yeah.
And there's explosions and all this.
And there's really only like one main location too.
Yeah.
The film starts off, and they're in Dunkirk, and they're in the town, and soldiers getting kind of picked off. And this one soldier who's kind of our protagonist. There's not really a protagonist in this.
But he barely speaks.
Yeah.
He has a great British face.
Great British face.
Great British faces.
Kind of like a Dane DeHaan. Like you almost wish Dane DeHaan was in this, but he's American. He got robbed.
He was busy shooting Valerian.
He would clean up if he was British. He would be on every BBC show.
But instead, he sounds like this. And
I guess I gotta be Harry Osborn.
Guess that's my only option.
I guess I'm fucked if I don't be Harry Osborn.
But yeah, the beginning is beautiful, where they're walking through like the French town.
Yeah,
and these leaflets are falling from the sky, and it's from the Germans, and it's like, we surround you, like they're coming, and it's important to remember that this was early on in the war.
Yeah,
this is before Pearl Harbor. This is 1940.
Involved.
Yeah, and France is being taken over, like genuinely, and I feel like it's hard to grasp, especially us because we're so young, just how insane World War II is. And it's always literally a fascination, and it's probably the best war movies stem from WW2.
Yeah, because it's a lot more clean cut.
Yeah.
In terms of who the enemy was.
Yeah.
It's like in Vietnam, it's like we're in the wrong here, but we're still doing this. People are still dying. Where World War II is like, we were trying to kill Nazis. Like we had a goal, and that was an ultimate goal that was for the good of the world.
Yeah. Which is covered in Born on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're going to be like our dads. We're going to do like this noble fight.
Yeah.
Do what's right.
Ain't nothing noble about it, kid.
Fight for our country. But the film puts you right there. And it does this cool, I was trying to put it together in my head, like why does the film resonate? And I think it's because it's at the same time extremely modern in its cinematography. Sure. Like the contrast in this movie is beautiful.
In scope too.
This is the second movie he did with Hoyt van Hoytema, who then became his guy.
Hoyt did Interstellar?
Yeah, that was their first collab. So it has this insane look that is really only from him in 2017. But it's still rooted in this very classical Hollywood movie making. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Where it's classical, but it has this new look with the Hans Zimmer score, which we should mention, which is incredibly propulsive.
Yeah, and this is the last time they worked together, right?
What was next? It was 10 after this?
Yeah, and that was...
Ludwig van Gorensen.
Yeah. Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Victor van Doom.
I'm Dr. Doom.
As Louis Strauss.
Hey, Cap, I'm Dr. Doom.
Oppenheimer slighted me when he was talking to Einstein.
He
He's incredible.
We don't talk. He's fantastic in Oppenheimer. It's crazy. He's never gonna make a movie again. He's gonna retire after Avengers Doomsday. He's like 65, has $1 billion. He's fine.
Why would he want to go be on a set?
I got an Oscar. I'm good.
It's just so.
Me and Susan.
It cracks me up.
Beach. Mojito.
Iron Man.
Skinny dipping. Just fun stuff.
Sometimes I put on the Iron Man suit, sink to the bottom of the pool.
Think about ending it all.
No, now he's promoting the Disney cruise. Remember I showed you that video?
Yeah.
But just how the Zimmer score, it does have like these digital kind of artifacts, which actually kind of turned me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Where it's almost straying. I think that actually almost maybe feels dated.
Sure.
I mean, we're coming up on 10 years.
I think
of
Zimmer's
Dunkirk.
sound in general sounds outdated. I think he's washed.
Fit.
Yeah.
Like that effect, I'm not crazy about. But what is cool is he did record Christopher Nolan's watch, and he somehow put that into the synthesizer, and that's what you're hearing when you hear that.
Obviously this is like a who's the guy who died who did Lord of the Rings?
Who died?
Yeah, he's the composer who did Lord of the Rings.
James Newton Howard.
Yeah. I think he's fantastic. And I guess I do like the intimacy of the score, but also I wanted it to feel more like grand and intimate. Maybe like intimate pieces with like a bigger orchestra.
A Williams type score, maybe.
I guess I want a John Williams type score, yeah. But
I do think, and this is, not a spoiler, at the end of the film.
Also, it's a spoiler podcast, so you can spoil it.
Spoiler podcast. I was not aware of what Dunkirk was really about in a historical
I don't know
sense
if I am either.
when I saw the movie. But I think because it was kind of a failure. Where
absolutely.
The British Army is kind of pushed to the... Dunkirk was a failure.
Oh, yeah.
And I think my dad said something interesting where he was like, Churchill, the end of the film, Harry Styles is in the film.
Oh, pretty good.
And our nameless protagonist, they're riding on the train and they're safe. And he's reading the newspaper.
Parts, yeah.
And the guy we've been following, who we're definitely attached to at this point, is reading Churchill's speech. Mm. And it kind of becomes a voiceover for the rest of the scene. And it becomes like this rousing, inspirational speech for the whole nation.
Yeah.
To kind of be like, you know what? Let's wipe off our freaking pants and it's not over. The fight is truly not over. We've got a long war ahead of us. Let's not let this, failure determine our own fate.
Yeah.
Because they are going to be coming for us next. And that's one of the most cinematic kind of tragic things about the movie is, France, Britain, they can literally see home.
Yeah.
But they're stranded on the beach. Dive bombers are in the beginning of the film. Yeah. Dive bombers are coming, hitting the beach. And at the end of the film, the solution is these little boats, these little, sea crafts come from Britain to France. It's like 30 miles, I think.
Yeah. Save their guys.
And that, I think, is when the score does become this orchestral thing. Yeah. It becomes more like movie music where the ships are coming and Kenneth Branagh doing his British home.
He's also great in this. He's really a chameleon to me.
Yeah.
I often do
Sliding
not
off
recognize his face. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That image is stuck in my head.
Yeah, and he's been in the last 3, I guess. He was in Tenet, he was in Oppenheimer, and he was in this.
Yeah.
Out of the kind of the 4 main plots, so we have the soldier, this unnamed soldier trying to get home. He's trying to get on one of the boats so he can get off the beach.
Yeah.
You have like Tom Hardy in the air as kind of one of the few
which
pilots
is like
left.
Classic dogfighting.
Yeah.
You could imagine Nolan wanting to do those scenes since the mid-90s.
Yeah. Scheming up. Gruff Hardy.
Yeah.
That's not a good Tom Hardy, but
Hardy is wearing a mask again in this film with a gruffled voice.
Oh, the beaches of Dunkirk have never looked more beautiful.
There you go. There you go. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Tom Hardy in the air, and then you have kind of the Navy presence, which is like the commanders and the admirals. It's Kenneth Branagh.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the boat.
The civilians.
The civilians were coming over, and this one boat specifically. Mark Rylance, a young Barry Keoghan.
And then a guy who kind of just looks like a young Chris Nolan.
Yeah, and he's fantastic.
Yeah. He plays Rylance's son.
And Barry Keoghan's like the boy. He's
plays George.
School. Yeah, who's joined them on their expedition because they're going to war and they're going to save some people. You kind of find out that Rylance's son was killed in the third week of the war.
Which
is
is
a pilot.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Again, this movie...
A lot of really good
cold.
character beats like that. You really don't get a lot of character beats. You just kind of see them, how they are in the world and they're living and their actions. And then you get a little drop of like, oh, okay. We should keep this in the podcast.
You're also live on the Dunkirk pod.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Well, I didn't. Well, I should be on the Dunkirk pod, just for the record.
He's the third host now.
Third chair.
He's our tripod.
Let's do a plain. Let's do a sausage.
Sausage and peppers.
Sausage and peppers.
Okay, plain sausage, pepper, and onion.
Yeah, sounds
And
good.
then,
A third pie,
yeah, I guess another plain.
or does that be like pepperoni?
Yeah, pepperoni.
All right,
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
all right. See you guys.
Thanks, Dad. See you later.
Bye.
Oh, wait, Dad. Daddy there.
Will you say you loved them?
Damn.
But yeah, the battle scenes are fantastic. I mean, he is like the most competent director working today.
Well, that's
I mean,
the
that
thing. It's
in
like
Spielberg
everything
way,
is
too, where
so...
it's like not like he's just like, oh, he's competent, but like
yeah,
he just knows it like the back of his hand. He knows how to shoot a movie.
exactly what he wants, too.
Yeah.
Because, again, I think what the Nolan thing is, obviously he loves Kubrick. Big Kubrick
Yes.
guy.
Yes.
I also see some Tarkovsky in here, but I've been on my Tarkovsky binge. But I think what I love about him is he is so calculated and so methodical.
I'm sending you away to a clinic. You've been on Tarkovsky binge.
You're gonna get fucking clean off that Tarkovsky shit.
Shit, man, it was just a binge. It was just a binge. I'm over it. I love Quentin Tarantino.
I love Tarantino, man.
I love him so much.
I don't even need Tarkovsky.
Want my fucking feet?
But he is so methodical. But he does imbue it with that heart.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like what Mark Rylance is so proud
Yeah.
to go off, and he feels
Proud.
a
That's
duty.
a fantastic word.
He feels
for
a
it.
duty to go
Yeah.
into danger. And right in the beginning of the Mark Rylance storyline, also worth mentioning, the three separate timelines they take up different time. That doesn't make sense the way I just said it.
It's
The
three
beach.
different moments in this story, but they intersect or but they intersect.
But they're also different lengths. Like the beach is a week. Everything you see on the
Yes.
beach with Harry Styles and the
Yeah.
nameless protag is
Yeah.
a week.
But you see those characters interact with the boat, which is coming on the last day of the beach.
Yeah. The boat with Mark Rylance is 1 day.
Yeah.
And then Tom Hardy in the sky is 1 hour. So the entire movie is
yeah.
intercutting between these three things over different time frames, which is kind of
I remember a lot of like hubbub about that being an issue when it came
classic Nolan.
Or-
Classic Nolan, masterfully intercutting
Yeah.
three separate timelines. What a douchebag!
Yeah.
Because he
I
usually
was talking to Elvis. He said, hold on, hubbub about this extra time.
hold on, Christopher Nolan.
Hold on, Christopher Nolan, about this hubbub about different time zones.
What's this going on about 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week?
I was talking to Austin Butler. Sorry, that's
Butler.
what I was talking.
Butler probably wishes he was in a Nolan movie.
When he was in Masters of the Air, that one produced by Tom Hanks, which is like the third one in the
modern
Air and Land and Sea.
Yeah. But
Trilogy.
he Rylance is so proud to be part of this fight. And he everyone's like, what's his deal? Like, what's going on? Like my brother was in the war, like died the first 3 weeks. And it cuts to a POV shot of the soldier looking at Rylance steering the boat after he has rescued all these soldiers.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty small boat. And it's just
But he fits
filled,
like 20 guys on
it's
there.
filled with soldiers. And there was something about that shot that really struck me.
Yeah.
Like even though we're two American guys,
Stoicism.
like it feels very British.
Yeah.
And as we were saying earlier, like World War II feels like the good fight.
The good fight. Hitler.
But what's interesting about Dunkirk is there's really no presence of the Germans, which is obviously intentional.
You don't see a single German.
It's firmly planted in the perspective of these guys on the beach, on the sea, and in the sky. Early on, there's that amazing shot where our protag jumps on the ground, and the dive bombers are coming in.
Yeah,
the sound is fantastic, and he hits the deck. And the bombs start dropping and they start coming closer to the camera.
Yeah.
And it's just like explosion. Like there's a few moments in this film that really take your breath away because of how intense he's depicting, because it is firmly planted in the perspective of these guys.
Yeah. I really like when they go onto a Dutch boat that like is washed ashore, not washed ashore, but sitting on the edge of the water. And it's not high tide yet, so it can't go out to sea. Mm-hmm. And with the soldiers hiding in there, and they're kind of farther down the beach, they're like like away from the whole army. And Germans see the boat. Yeah. And you never see the Germans, but they shoot into it just like for fun, like in target practice. And they hit one of the guys, and they're just firing over and over again, and no one knows where they're coming from. And they're sitting ducks inside this boat, and they're filling up the boat, and then slowly the tide comes in. And water starts to fill up the boat. And it's like really scary.
Some of the scariest, if you're scared of water or drowning or claustrophobia.
Lots of drowning.
This is not the film for you. It is extremely scary.
Yeah, and don't worry, because if you're also afraid of fire, they get lit on fire in the water.
Yeah,
so
the boat gets hit with the torpedo, which is an insane scene.
Yeah.
Where the guys are underneath the boat and the water's filling up. So there's oil spilling everywhere because the boat was bombed.
Yeah.
Then it dips into the water. Then the German pilot drops another bomb and ignites the oil, and everyone's burning alive.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't even know what you do in that scenario.
Intense.
You swim away from the fire?
I have no idea.
I wouldn't know shit.
But
you're not meant to die in war.
No.
We didn't talk about Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy shows up fairly early in the film. Rylance is riding out, and George, the Barry Keoghan character, gets on board. Just there's a whole beat where he's like, George, you shouldn't have come.
Yeah.
But you're here now, and we're going to go.
Yeah.
And then one of the kind of eeriest shots is Cillian sitting on this like sunken boat.
Yeah.
And it's like bottomed up, like the propeller is sticking out, and he's just like squatted on top of the boat.
Yeah.
And they get closer to it, and it's like, what?
Whoa.
Who is that
What's
guy?
this guy's deal? Yeah.
Like you don't even see Cillian's face till he gets on the boat. But Cillian is such a good actor, where he's this shell-shocked soldier.
Yeah.
Shell-shocked
soldier.
And there's this whole commotion, and then he's like, where are you going? Like, we can't go back. Like he just... Yeah. But the cool thing with the timelines is you see him and he's shell-shocked. He's like, we can't go back. We can't go back. And that's actually on like the 7th day.
Yeah.
But then in the Harry Styles timeline, you see Cillian and he's like a commander. Like he's a higher up, and he looks clean, and he's kind of... It's a totally different performance earlier in the chronological order. But there's this altercation where he's like, we have to turn this boat around. And he shoves Barry Keoghan down the stairs, and he hits his head.
Yeah.
And he kills him.
He dies. And they never tell him he dies either.
Oh, it's just
like... It's like, this guy's already in like shell shock mode. He's like a coward. He can't deal with the fact that he's killed a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
One of his own.
I do not remember how intense it was.
Yeah.
Nolan was talking about the empathy for the characters has nothing to do with their story. I did not want to go through the dialogue, tell the story of my characters. The problem is not who they are, who they pretended to be, or where they came from. The only question I was interested in was, will they get out of it? Will they be killed by the next bomb while trying to join the mole? Or will they be crushed by a boat while crossing?
Yeah.
Like, it is very primal, which is what war is.
All encompassing.
And it's a cool cinematic snapshot of this very specific event, Dunkirk, which a lot of people don't know about, but it kind of becomes this microcosm for the entire war.
Yeah. And just because we're low on time, I'm just going to say this. to kind of end our main discussion here. One, we got into a heated debate about this. We think this is a shelf warmer.
This is a shelf warmer.
It made a lot of money, but it didn't get a lot of Oscar love. And in terms of the scope of Nolan's filmography, this is talked about in the same conversation as like Insomnia, as like a lower tier.
Prestige.
Nolan. Yeah, but it's fantastic.
And even before we watched it, I was texting you. I was like, I'm really not in the. Like,
I was not looking for
The Odyssey is coming out today.
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't really want to watch Dunkirk.
Yeah,
and then as soon as it started, I was like,
locked in.
Literally locked in. It was so much. It has so much more nuance than I remembered. It is truly spectacular.
Yeah, and to end our main discussion, I gotta say, war. What is it good for? Killing 16-year-old boys.
Really good at that.
Sam, you got a slate for us?
I do.
Sammy Slade, you know that I want Sammy Slade. Where can I find other movies like that? Wow, wow.
Scan your digital ticket to the Odyssey? Don't mind if I do. Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Yo, Odysseus. You ever see the Brian De Palma film Carlito's Way? Yeah.
Do you know Diego the Tiger?
That's Dennis Leary.
No, I'm saying he would reference him because he's Sid's friend. So Sid would reference his friend Diego.
His close personal friend.
Yeah. I mean, they've done eight pictures together.
Continental Drift.
Dawn of Dinosaurs.
Hello.
Collision Course.
Yeah, slate. First up here, Titanic from 1997.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's a great pick.
Which is another maverick director doing cool shit with boats and also terrifying things with water.
Yeah. Interesting that you didn't pick Way of the Water. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Shout out to Lokai.
Loak.
Apologies. But yeah, similarly, Titanic has these grand special effects.
Yeah.
Which I also think is something that's kind of similar with Dunkirk, obviously.
Sweeping films, ensemble casts.
But Dunkirk is truly practical. Like, I can't even see any. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of CG here and there.
Yeah.
But it is.
Some of the plates, the beach.
But based on. But the guys on the beach apparently were cardboard cutouts.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there
really like that.
And there were 3D printed models. Stuff I can't even fathom.
AI? Oh my god.
My phone
Sam's phone's inside his asshole.
That's the loudest.
It reverberated out of his mouth.
Yeah, Titanic. Next up, From Here to Eternity. You heard about that?
No.
From 1953. This is a film with Burt Lancaster, which is about Pearl Harbor. It's about like the lead up to Pearl Harbor, made in 1953. The reason I'm picking it is because...
It was too soon.
A little soon. The reason I'm picking it is it was the comeback for a little guy you might know, Frank Sinatra.
Oh. In 53, he already was like...
He already was
failing?
He was down and out.
I guess he died in the 90s. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, he had a comeback with From Here to Eternity. And I saw some parallels with Sinatra and Styles.
Yeah.
You know, this pretty boy pop star in this war movie.
But only one of them has 10 pounds of cack.
True. What was it called? Macrophallus, I believe is the technical term. Sinatra had a scientifically large penis, which...
That's so awesome.
Got him the role in From Here to Eternity.
On Heaven's Wings.
On Heaven's Wings.
No, on Eagle's Wings?
On Eagle's Wings.
Hail Caesar.
Oh! Very good. Hail Caesar, I think, is one that could fit on most slates.
Yeah.
But last one here I have is The Thin Red Line, the Terrence Malick film.
I've actually never seen that.
From 1998.
Always wanted to see it.
It's very classical in its big cast, kind of like A Bridge Too Far, which was like the World War II movie from the 70s with Redford and Connery. And it is a big budget epic, but it's Terrence Malick, so it's very philosophical. It draws a lot from the elements, like just like the earth. And I think Dunkirk does some of that too. Like the water in this movie looks beautiful in Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Like the blue is just so vivid.
Yeah.
And it has it's got one of the biggest casts, Sean Penn, Nick Nolte, Woody Harrelson is in it.
Who was famously like cut out of
Clooney,
that movie, but they
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody thought he was like the lead of the movie.
Yeah, because he filmed so much, right?
Yeah. But yeah, Thin Red Line is the art students World War II movie pick.
Oh, I thought that was a Vietnam movie, honestly.
It's about the war in the Pacific.
Mm.
My big goal, I'll let you guys in on this. World War II slate. 50 movies in chronological order that you would watch and you would
Get the whole
understand
scope.
the war.
That's awesome. I would love for our listeners to see that.
Of course. So that's my slate.
Yeah. Keep it simple. We're really late. We're really running behind. Keep it really simple. I'm not playing any games today. This is serious. You take it off the shelf, leave it on the shelf.
You know what? I look at Dunkirk across the room on the shelf, and I'll see the Blu-ray glistening, and I'll say, "Oh, home." And I'm grabbing the bloody disc off the shelf, mate. I'm watching it. I actually had the urge to watch it again, which I've never felt for a shelf warmer. I wanted to try and watch it a second time before the pod.
Before the pod.
What
How'd
about
that
you?
work out?
Didn't work out.
You know what? I'll give a nonverbal answer in honor of the movie. Maybe you can translate for our audio listeners.
Ew, dude! No!
Oh no! Wait! Shit!
Wait, do it again. What the fuck? Something is getting lost.
I'm saying yes. I'm saying I'm taking it off the shelf. It was really good.
Okay. God damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was our Dunkirk episode. You bet you bloody loved it.
You bloody blokes out there.
And stay tuned on our Instagram, ShelfWarmers.podcast, to maybe see our Odyssey out of the theater reactions tonight. Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Bye, guys.
Bye.